The Courting by Meinekeime. Chapter 6. The Second Meeting. Harry's Point of View. I was surprised that there weren't many suitors that wrote their letter too late. I hung a list of all suitors onto the hall where the Death Eaters meet. Father held a meeting today, and everything went fine, when suddenly 2 owls came flying in and landed on my seat. Who thought it would be funny to send their letters now? That will give them negative marks. I took the letters from the owl and hid them in my cloak. I wouldn't open them now. The owls flew away, and I listened to my father again. Today, many young Death Eaters would be here. Maybe so they could talk to me. Some of them knew already, like Draco or Crab. To others, I still had to put a name to the face. As I thought after checking if their name was on the suitor list, many men came over to talk to me. They made me compliments and asked how I liked the present so far. I noticed that some of them seemed nervous and uneasy while talking to me, like Goyle. And when I searched for the reason, I found his father behind him glaring. I guessed that Gregory Goyle didn't enter the courting by his own will. Sadly, I will have to eliminate him. I don't want someone that is highly afraid of their parents and not able to leave them. I mean, when they can't look after themselves, how do they expect to look after me and our children? And if my assumptions were right, I would help him too, when only some people were left. Young Lord Malfoy came over to me and kissed my hand. Good evening, Harry. I hope the courting didn't take too much out of your energy, he said and smiled. Oh no, it was actually quite pleasant. Of course, there were little incidents, but most of the letters had not tried to kill me or blind me, thank God. I replied and let myself sink down into my seat. Instead of looking down, Draco had taken another chair and sat down opposite of me. There is a reason I need to speak to you. Next month I will stay in my second residence in France, so the letters will cost more. I will of course add a stamp, like all suitors that aren't from Britain. It might happen that Hecka will come a little later than normal, but please don't think I'm slacking or forgetting you. I nodded and said that was okay. I didn't require my suitors to stay in Britain, as long as that didn't stop them from courting me. With a kiss to my hand and a goodbye, Draco left, and I decided to open the letters that came in not long ago. It wasn't some stupid suitors, but someone far more dangerous. My boy, we really are concerned about you. Your relatives don't know where you are. The Bloodwoods have been destroyed. Your friends are really worried about you. And if we can't find you, they'll have to go Horcrux hunting without you. You will put them in great danger. My dear boy, please come to Gringotts as fast as possible so we can talk. It seems like the goblins don't see me as your legal guardian anymore. I want money back I took from your vault to provide for your well-being and education. See you soon, my boy. Albus Dumbledore. The second one smelled like badly brewed amortinte. My love, Harry, I'm really worried about you. What will I do without my boyfriend? I'm really scared. You know who is out there. And what if he wants to capture me, to use me as a bait for you? You don't want that, do you? I love you so much, Harry. I even asked Mom if I could marry you, even when I'm not old enough yet. Please answer soon, my love. Your fiancée, Jenny. I sought to gag and burned the letter with the kiss mark at the end of the parchment. I hated her, and if Father was to capture her, I would be happy and marry her. What did that crazy thing of a woman think she's talking about? Neville had seen me burn the letter and ran to me. What is that, Harry? What happened? Jenny happened. She was talking about us marrying, and I couldn't take it. He nodded and rubbed my shoulder when he jerked his hand away. Hey, your magic feels strange. I will run some diagnostic spells on it. Now it's my turn to nod while he waved his wand at me. As I thought, who sent the other letter? Dumbledore. Fuck, now Neville said. That alarmed my parents. What is it, Neville? Mother asked. Neville rubbed his eyes with nimble and pointed fingers. Dumbledore put a locating charm on Harry. He knows where he is. What are we going to do? Father ran his hands over his bald head, while Mother started taking off the spell. I could inform the council. Will I need to do that? They could put Dumbledore into Azkaban for interfering with the courting. Mother shook his head. Then the Order would know about us. We can't risk that. When you tell the elders, tell them not to fill in a lawsuit immediately, but to wait. Wait to see if he does anything else, and to strike when Harry is mated. For now, I think it's best for Harry if I tell the Order that we kidnapped Harry and are holding him hostage, Mother said, taking off the spell. Love, I don't like it when you return to the Order, Father said. I know, but it's for the best. End of chapter 6.